Good morning. This tutorial is going to show you a little bit about the Moodle interface for the novice web teacher or manager person. I'm going to turn the editing on. This is a reoccurring attribute, annoyance for me, that it doesn't remember my preferences, that I have to continue to turn this on. So I turn it on again. And you'll see that the page refresh, which on big pages or big sites can take some time. I have turned off the toggle week view, so I'm only viewing 1 week right now. Show all weeks, and I've only set it to view week 14. This is the basic interface, and you'll see that I have a number of icons next to each one of my links here. These are resource folders. Here's this is a link to a web page. This is a forum. And right here, this is the edit button. You see that? Edit, edit, update. I'm going to edit this right here by clicking Edit Summary. And so doing it launches a new web page. You can see the URL up here. This is edit section ID is 125. This is where you'd find the code, edit section.php, if you were so inclined to go dig around in the CVS and look at the code for this. I don't know which URL or HTML editor this is. I believe it's HTML area. It's a WYSIWYG, and I'm going to put some anchor text in here. I'm going to type up my description. So I'm going to pause while I do that, and I'll be right back with you. So you can see some of the features of it. Okay, I've got my text here. It didn't take long to type it up. I want to create a link, though, to make sure that students know that there are support materials and tutorials in the resource files or in the resource pages. So what I'll do is I'll Control-T. Actually, you know what? I'll just, since I've already created the link right here, I'll hold down the Control key, click on that. That'll load a new tab, and so I can pull the resource URL for this page, which is right in here. Files. Click on Files, and all of these are open. So, or should I use the display directory? I'm going to use the display directory. So I know that this link won't work, so I'm going to abort that and just leave it as is. I'm going to save my changes. Changes are saved. What I'm going to do, in fact, to round off this tutorial is, once we've got these, the basic text for the description of the week's activities, when it finishes loading, we're at 10 seconds, 11 seconds. I'm going to stop it and then save changes again. Sometimes the network is a little slow. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Surprisingly, it's taking longer than normal. Let's pause while we wait for it to finish. Okay, my page is loaded now. I'm going to, you can see the text here, and I still have editing on. You can see I blanked off or hid in an assignment, a version of an assignment. I decided against using an assignment, went with a form because that way everybody can see it. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete that because I don't need it anymore. Yes. And now I'm going to add a link, display a resource directory. So add a resource, display a directory. Again, to add display a directory, click on add a resource, display a directory, and we'll call it support materials. And I'll leave the summary blank, main files directory. We'll just go ahead and use the main files directory, save changes. And there it is. So what I can do is Control-C this, copy that link, and I'll go to UASIT2, scroll down to my previous post. Process documentation is a forum. I'm going to edit this, update this forum. Now I'm going to create a link to the support materials. Actually, no, I wanted to go not here, but I wanted to go to the week description, week 14 description. We're almost there. This is the page I wanted to edit right here. Click on that. Support materials is already highlighted, interestingly enough. And we'll resource pages. We'll use this as my link. Click on the link button using the WYSIWYG, insert web link. Click. Page will load. Control V to paste. Great links, great resources here. And target will be new. Browse, click OK. And now we can save changes. There we are. See that I have a link to resource pages. If I hold down the Control tab, it'll load it into a page where it does. Excellent. So, in this tutorial you've seen how to edit a week description, how to add links with WYSIWYGs, and as well how to add a resource in terms of displaying a directory. Quite a bit of information. I hope it helps you become more efficient and a happier teacher. If you have better tricks and tips for Moodle or teaching, please share them by creating your own screencasts. Happy Moodling, people.